Hello, my name is Austin Lehman, and welcome to the next edition of Austin Weekend. Here with me once again is Dad, waving his hand. Don't wave it twice, stupid. Don't wave it twice. And speaking of stupid, we are going to review Two Stupid Dogs.
Two
today.
Stupid Dogs, yes. This is a request by Teresa. So, hey, Teresa. All right. Tell us the premise of Two Stupid Dogs. What's the show all about?
It's about
Two Stupid Dogs.
two stupid dogs.
Oh.
One of them's named Little Dog, and one of them's named Big Dog.
Little Dog and Big Dog.
And they just go on around their adventures.
Yeah, they are not
Intelligent.
intelligent at all. No, they are. This is a very comedic
Show.
cartoon. It's definitely made to make you laugh as much as possible. There's no suspense or drama or anything. It's just
Two
two
dogs.
stupid dogs.
Two stupid dogs.
Yeah. When did it actually come out?
It was Saturday.
First.
It was Saturday. It was a Saturday morning cartoon on TBS.
Mm-hmm.
Very funny.
Mm-hmm. And then, but laterly it was picked up by Cartoon Network and played
On reruns.
Played on Cartoon Network with other shows like Johnny Bravo and so on.
And it was aired 1993 to 1995 with 26 full-length episodes.
Yeah, it said it only had 26 episodes, but again, it's still one of my favorite cartoons. It's just really, really funny, really, really slapstick comedy funny.
Here's
type
one of my
stuff.
favorite lines from any cartoon. Mom even says this and quotes this one a lot.
Mm.
Well, ain't that cute?
But it's wrong. Yeah. It's a very quotable cartoon. Honestly, one of my most memorable moments in cartoons in the history of cartoons is from Two Stupid Dogs. One of the grossest, funniest episodes in the history of cartoons was when they did Spit Soup. That was so horrible. Well, it was so funny. The spit going in the bacon. It was so gross. But it was so funny. But yeah, if you haven't watched that episode, look up Spit Soup. It was
Gross.
But it was so funny. It was really, really good.
Like Phineas and Ferb, it was also paired with another cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Secret Squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
Based off the original Hanna-Barbera cartoon of the same name.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, you were telling me a really interesting fact from Two Stupid Dogs. Two Stupid Dogs was done very, very well, and there's probably reasons behind it. People that came from that show are...
Jendy Tartakovsky, funny name.
Who ended up doing...
Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah, and didn't he do Samurai Jack?
Yes.
So the guy who did Dexter's Laboratory and Samurai Jack started off in Two Stupid Dogs. Also,
Craig McCracken.
Craig McCracken, who did...
The Powerpuff Girls.
So the Dexter's Laboratory, Samurai Jack, and the Powerpuff Girls came from this... Who was the other one?
Butch Hartman, who you might know, who is known for creating the popular cartoon The Fairly Odd Parents.
So we've got Dexter's Laboratory, Samurai Jack, the Powerpuff Girls, and
The Fairly
Odd Parents. All their creators started out on
Two Stupid
Dogs. So that's
it's amazing how a little show like this can really jumpstart all of this chaos.
Yeah. That little show gave us all of the talent and all the creativity to do, all the future stuff. And I'm sure they've been involved in a whole lot more stuff, but those are some of the major shows that those people helped with. So Two Stupid Dogs gave us a whole lot more than just Two Stupid Dogs.
Yes.
It gave us a whole lot more richer history of cartoons. So
speaking of which, what do you think about the animation?
I think it's good. I think it's all the way around. Bouncy. Yeah, and honestly, I like a little dog. He's just so he's the giddy one.
Hey, let's get a bone. Hey,
Hey,
big dog,
yeah.
let's get a bone. Hey, you see the bone? Let's go. Let's go get the bone.
And the big dog's the slower talking one. You know, he's the big stupid dog. You got the little wiry stupid dog, and then the big slower stupid dog. They make a good pair together. They do.
Do you think it's funny?
I think it's very funny. Yeah, it's very very.
Is it
funny.
one of the funniest cartoons you've seen?
Yes, it is. I said it's definitely in my top 10 '90s cartoons. Even though it only went for 26 episodes, it was a powerful little show. It was good. I liked it.
Although it was short-lived, it deserved to live on longer.
Mm-hmm. If you're a older person or even a younger kid that hasn't ever seen Two Stupid Dogs,
check it out.
Look them up. They're definitely look them up. I'm sure they're on.
They're definitely worth your
time.
time.
They're on YouTube or Netflix or something or Hulu or something out there.
They're definitely worth your time.
They're worth your time. They're just slapstick funny.
And speaking of the comedy is intelligently written.
Mm-hmm. That show is proof that you can have stupid slapstick comedy and make it work. Some people try to force stupid slapstick comedy and just aren't smart enough to do it, I guess, or something.
Like Pig Goat Banana Cricket.
Yeah, that's just stupid. There's a difference between comedy and stupidity. A lot of your modern cartoons are just stupid.
Yes.
And your older classic ones like that, they can have the
inspirational impacts.
Yeah. So yeah, it is definitely one of my funniest cartoons. Probably my favorite character is the little wiry dog. Who's your favorite character?
There's a lot of characters.
Yeah,
my favorite character's like the big guy who said that awesome quote earlier. Yes, that big buff guy who said that awesome quote earlier.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably my favorite character.
Yeah.
He's pretty much a big bully who tries to push the two stupid dogs into situations that they won't be comfortable in.
And well, they're too stupid to realize it.
Well, yes.
But it's funny. It is funny.
They don't really notice until it's too late anyway. So I guess that doesn't really matter.
No, No.
What do you think about the characters?
I think the characters are great. I said the animation's great.
What do you think about the voice? What about the voice acting?
I think the voice acting is awesome too. The little wiry dog's got a little wiry voice, and the bigger dog's got the bigger stupid voice. And like you said, one of the best quotes forever is the "That's wrong." I mean, he's got the nice little loud voice.
This is a shame because the show is not very popular, and
it's like I said, it
deserves to be covered up and seen by the public.
It was only put out for 26 episodes, and it was in the middle 90s. So I mean, it was put out 20 years ago, more than 20 years ago, 23. So I mean, even if you watch just some reruns, most people I just think aren't aware of it because it only had 26 episodes.
But it deserves to be uncovered.
It deserves more credit than what it gets. Yeah. It's a very good cartoon.
Speaking of which, the project is also backed up by the big buff guys at Hanna-Barbera, the guys who gave us Tom and Jerry, the Flintstones, Yogi Bear, Huckleberry Hound, and others. So this is not really a surprise.
No, if you took those same people today and put them all together to make a cartoon, it would be that's all you would hear is somebody talking about, man, all these people came together to make one. Well, they did all get together and made that one. It was just whenever they were starting out their careers.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was a lot of power, a lot of intelligence, a lot of good cartoon writing.
And speaking of which, besides that spit soup earlier,
I love that one.
If they use a gross joke, they try to use it not so much that you'd want to throw up.
Yeah, like I said, it's intelligently done. It's not just through in your face stupidity. There's a meaning to it. Yeah.
Besides that, I think this is one of the few shows that does a little bit of gross out done really well.
Yeah.
And that's really surprising. That takes a lot of talent.
Yes, it's hard to do gross stuff in cartoons and not make it just horrible.
This show manages to pull it off.
It manages to pull it off pretty good.
But heed our warning. Don't put a show made entirely out of fart jokes.
No.
We've said this in multiple reviews.
Yeah, don't do stupid. There's a lot of modern cartoons that just
abuse it.
They abuse it. They use it as strict what's supposed to hold up the whole show, and it's not supposed to be
Yeah,
that
like
way.
you said
You have to
earlier.
have good characters with a good basis
isn't
that
just-
people can like, or the show ain't gonna be worth the flip, no matter how many fart jokes you put in it.
It isn't gonna be about a dirty diaper or a fart or a puke joke or any of those jokes.
All
Don't
right,
make a
let's
show
go
about-
ahead. Let's go ahead and do some ratings on this.
Good thing that this show avoids that.
Yeah. Now our ratings again, we go from 1 to 10. 1 being
Completely and utterly horrible.
crap. 10 being
The best thing ever. And
we've had 1 0 food fight. It was a 0. But we rate from 1 to 10, and we always pull something from the show. What do you want to pull from Two Stupid Dogs? You want to do bowls of spit soup?
No. No.
Yum! You want some spit soup? Oh. Oh, what do you want to use from Two Stupid Dogs?
Oh my goodness.
You want to use dogs?
Yeah,
All right, then.
yeah,
All right.
you're too stupid to think of anything else.
Two stupid things. Have 2 stupid dogs from 2 stupid people.
Yes.
Okay, 1 through 10. 1 being crap, 10 being the most. How many dogs do you give 2 stupid dogs?
It was really hard to really edge in how much I freaking love this show.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness. I'll let you do your rating and as long as when I'll think
Okay,
about mine.
I give it a 9.5. It is
Hilarious.
Hilarious. It's a hilarious little thing. I mean, you can't. If I flick through and I see it playing, I stop and I watch it. Even though it's 20 years old, I still stop and I still watch it. And I'm from years old. I still stop and watch it because it's a funny little cartoon. So I really liked it. What do you get? I said I gave it a 9.5. What do you give it?
I'm gonna give it a 9.5.
Mm-hmm. We
I
both
think
really liked it.
It's a really funny show with. It's really underrated once you think about it.
It is underrated.
It deserves to be uncovered for these reasons. Good animation for the time from a studio that's legendary.
Mm-hmm.
Solid kit, legendary.
People who did it.
Great writing, good characters, and funny comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Starring 2 stupid dogs.
Just saying the name of it's fun. 2 stupid dogs. Stupid dogs.
I'm so glad that Teresa
Mm-hmm.
asked us to review it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what do we got coming up next? We got a lot of stuff coming up here.
So much stuff.
We got movies like Ratchet and Clank. I believe this weekend it's playing. We got
Pinky and the Brain.
Pinky and the Brain coming up. We got May the 4th Star Wars coming up. We got Civil War, Captain America coming out next weekend.
Should have some top 10 lists.
Yeah, so we're going to have a bunch of stuff coming up.
And here's a fact. Pinky and the Brain was created by Steven Spielberg.
Yes. Well, we're going to be, like I said, we're going to be doing it probably midweek, something like that coming up soon.
I just wanted to point that fact out to get people hyped up.
Mm-hmm. All right. I said be sure and hit the like button, the subscribe button.
Yes,
If
and put down a comment below in case you want to have a request that you want us to put under the bar or something.
Mm-hmm. Got
Click
any
the like
comments or
button.
requests? Mm-hmm.
Subscribe if you want to see more.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
All right, that's it. We're ready.
And see you next week.
Duh.